A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stunning political twist, former President Donald Trump has once again claimed the White House, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris in a closely watched election that has left many questioning the direction of the Democratic Party. As Harris delivered her concession speech from Howard University, it became clear that the political landscape has shifted dramatically over the past decade. The Democrats, once the party of progressive ideals, have increasingly embraced a strategy of lawfare at home and military intervention abroad, a transformation that has alienated many voters. Trump's rise began in late 2015 when he gained traction as a national candidate, while the Clinton campaign found itself aligning with neoconservative ideals that many believed undermined traditional democratic values. Robert Kagan, a prominent neoconservative scholar, famously compared Trump's takeover of the GOP to a plague descending on Thebes, a sentiment echoed by many in the establishment. Over the years, the neoconservative influence within the Democratic Party has blurred the lines between traditional liberalism and hawkish foreign policy, culminating in the controversial Russiagate narrative that dominated headlines and political discourse. This shift was epitomized when Hillary Clinton publicly accused Tulsi Gabbard, a decorated combat veteran and three-term congresswoman, of being groomed by the Russians as a favored candidate. Gabbard's departure from the Democratic Party in 2022 underscored the growing rift within the party, as she criticized the Democrats for their embrace of open borders and the weaponization of national security against political opponents. The recent election cycle was marked by missteps and messaging failures from the Democratic camp. Despite Harris's efforts to rally support around the theme of democracy being on the ballot, it became clear that voters were more concerned about pressing issues like the economy and illegal immigration. In her concession speech, Harris expressed gratitude for the trust placed in her and emphasized the importance of accepting the election results as a fundamental principle of American democracy. "When we lose an election, we accept the results," she stated, reinforcing the notion that loyalty should lie with the Constitution rather than any individual or party. Harris's address resonated with supporters as she called for continued engagement and activism. "This is a time to roll up our sleeves and organize for the sake of freedom and justice," she urged, appealing directly to young voters who have been integral to her campaign. In a historic election cycle, Harris's candidacy marked a significant moment for representation, as she became the first woman of color to top a major party ticket. However, the chaotic nature of the campaign, including 2 assassination attempts against Trump and Biden's abrupt exit from the race, overshadowed her achievements. As Trump surpassed the necessary electoral votes, securing victories in battleground states like Georgia and Pennsylvania, the implications of this election extend beyond mere numbers. Trump's return to power raises questions about the future of American democracy and the role of political discourse in shaping public opinion. Harris's commitment to a peaceful transfer of power, despite the disappointment of the election outcome, reflects a determination to uphold democratic values. The vice president's pledge to continue fighting for the rule of law and equal justice resonates with many, signaling that the battle for the soul of the Democratic Party is far from over. As the nation grapples with the consequences of this election, the question remains: can the Democrats reclaim their identity and reconnect with voters who feel alienated by the party's recent trajectory? The 2024 election may have concluded, but the political discourse surrounding it is likely to persist, shaping the landscape for years to come. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.